this going. You got your phone on silent?
Yours is the one that goes off.
Oh, my bad. Well, welcome back. This is episode number 5 here for the 925 podcast. How you feeling today? How you feeling?
Good.
Feeling good? I figured I would put this accent on for this podcast, maybe to make you feel a little bit more at home.
Oh.
So, welcome 925 podcast, episode 5. Let's go. Roll that intro.
I have an announcement.
Ow, jeez. Yeah, what's your announcement?
I'm quitting becoming a graphic designer.
You're quitting.
Yeah, so putting my 2 weeks in for you.
Finally. This is good news. No, I'm playing. Wait, what's the deal? What happened?
No, I'm kidding. But so I got a new calling the other day.
You did.
My friend Destiny does music.
Wait,
you know Destiny.
Can we pause?
What?
We gotta start over.
Why?
I'm looking at your skin tone here, and here it looks different.
What does that mean?
It looks whiter here. I don't think you're that white. It's fine. It's fine. You just look like Casper at the beginning, and then now you got some color. You look like you Casper on the beach. All right, so you quit graphic designing
because I have a calling.
Okay, what's your calling?
So Destiny Rogers.
Destiny Rogers called you?
Yeah, she texted me, and she said, "Hey, what are you doing?" or something like. So, oh no! She just texted me and was like, "Hey, can you braid hair? What are you doing?"
Braid hair. Yeah, okay. Can you braid hair?
She was like, "Hey, can you braid hair?" And I do I should have done it so I could have whatever. I do 2 little braids sometimes. Like I braid my hair in 2 little pigtails.
Okay.
But and I've fishtailed. I've done a French braid all myself though. I have never, maybe once or twice, have braided someone's hair.
Yeah.
But not really. And so I was like, well, what kind of braid? And she sends it to me, and it's like the 1, 2, 3 Sybil braid. And she was like, I'm shooting the cover for what I like, and I need my hair braided. And I was like,
she called you.
I was like, I'm not a hairdresser or
yeah.
whatever. So I was so scared. She's like, can you bring all this stuff? Like we need rubber bands, a brush, a comb, a hairspray, whatever.
Braid.
So I wasn't even ready, physically, right? So I was like, okay. And she's like, you need to leave now. And so I'm putting on my eyelashes,
okay.
I'm rushing. I put on my Pilo shirt. I literally start heading out the door.
Shout out Pilo. Okay. Oh yeah, Bay Area, yeah. Okay.
So I have rubber bands. I have my brush. I don't have a comb. I go to grab my hairspray. It's like a little travel size hairspray. I go to grab it. I spray it, and it's like pure air. There's no more hairspray left in it. And I was like, hey, I'm leaving with this. Is that fine? She's like, yeah, just get here ASAP. Whatever you do, just get here. And so I was like, okay. So I pull up. Pretty bad with directions. I pulled up to the wrong spot. It's whatever.
Okay.
And
that's very unlike you. By the way, yeah, especially under pressure like that. That is unlike you. Keep going.
So I do whatever. So I get there, find parking, find whatever. And she's like, okay, cool. She's like, thanks for pulling up, whatever. And I was like, it's cool, whatever. I'm doing it, and she's like, hey, it's fine because I'm gonna be wearing a bucket hat. So it's basically we just need the back of the braids.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, because I think I started to braid her hair, and then I was looking at it, and I was like, I don't know how to start from the top. Because when I braid my hair, I kind of just start it here, and then it's 2 little whatever.
Right. I usually kind of start from the same
yeah, that's
spot
what
too.
I've seen you do that before, and that's where I got my inspiration from.
Got you. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that.
And so I started doing it from right here because I was like, how hard can it be? I looked up a YouTube tutorial, and I was like, how hard can it be? It just looks like she starts from the top, and it's the same thing as starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
And it was not working. And her hair is way thinner than mine too, and so it's kind of hard to braid thin hair sometimes because it just falls out. And I was like, oh my God, and I was freaking out. But then she was like, no, I think you could just start it right here because I'm gonna have the bucket hat on. And I was like, okay. And so I do it. And Ray, I don't know what he is to her, but he just part of her team. And he was like, he comes in and he's like, yeah, let's try with the hat. Let's see that with the hat on. So I don't think he was freaking with the vision when it was
Okay.
just the hair, because
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
looked like two little pigtails. Like it didn't look cool at all. It was just like a little like, oh, I'm going out. Like I'm just gonna put my hair in braids.
Gotcha.
And so and like I was like, frick. And so put the hat on, and they like posed the way that he had the vision of what he wants the cover art to look like, and he was like, yeah, this is dope, like it works. And I was like, oh, okay.
Damn.
I was like, thank goodness. And then Destiny was like taking the picture, and she goes, watch, Felicia's gonna post this and be like, hair by Felicia.
For sure. Absolutely.
And it's
You are, huh?
It'd be so funny.
You are, aren't you?
I should post it.
No, what do you mean I should? You were, huh? You were planning on it, weren't you?
I wasn't planning on it, but that's a funny idea. I should.
You're
so
gonna post it. I know you
I'm
are.
a hairstylist now. I just did a whole hair for a cover art of one of my favorite songs
And one of your favorite artists.
and my favorite artist.
That's fire.
Yeah.
No, congratulations on that.
Thank
that's
you.
that's really
so,
cool. My mom loves
excited.
Destiny Rogers also. She's a big Destiny Rogers fan. She
That's
called
good.
me right before this and was just watching what's like.
That's period.
But at what point is credit going too far? Is there too far?
No.
Because like
I don't need credit. Like she don't need to tag me. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not like my job. I think it should always be for when it's someone's career to help them.
So when it's somebody's career,
Yeah.
got you. Like so because I think I didn't understand like maybe like a TikTok dance, like because you'll see a trend going so far sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't even know who the original one
Yeah.
is, and you're just like having fun. You want to jump in, and then yours goes up, and people are like, "Yo, that's fricked up. You didn't even tag the creator." And you're like, "Oh shoot, I didn't even." It's like so big,
Yeah.
you didn't even know it. But
I think people should in that situation, but like I get like not like knowing.
yeah.
But
Well,
most
well,
people say.
Here's the thing though, like it helps out a lot. At first, I'm thinking like, bro, it's just a dance. Like it's like just everybody dances,
Yeah.
of course. Like let
Yeah.
them do a thing. But then I started seeing like, no, people can like really get put on through being tagged. And I see the importance of it, especially through TikTok. And like you'll see the girl who did the Doja Cat one.
Yeah.
And she
They
ended up
used
being
it
in the video, right?
Yeah.
Which is awesome. But imagine everybody else looked at it like, bro, it's just a dance. Like,
Yeah.
like, nah, we're not gonna tag, like
Yeah.
whatever. And so it's cool that like she gets that opportunity, or like somebody's dance getting on Fortnite and then
Yeah.
using it like as an emo.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, there's money involved there.
Yeah.
And I know I would feel bad. I would be like, damn, if that's my dance.
Oop.
Hello? That's my dance, and they put it on emo on Fortnite, and it's gonna make this much money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like for Fortnite, it's like, yeah, you definitely would feel like you need a little part of that. But like I don't know. I feel like I've gone back and forth with that a little bit on like where do you put credit at and where do you not?
I think everything, but I do understand like I don't know. I like when people give credit, even if it like definitely for the Destiny thing.
Yeah.
Don't tag me. Like it was the
Oh no, you're gonna
what a-
post it.
No, as a joke.
No, I'm playing.
But like definitely like if I did graphics, I would want to be tagged.
Yeah. But okay, so if we go to say Doja Cat, since we're talking about Doja Cat and she's amazing. If we go to her last single artwork post on Instagram, do you think the artist is tagged in it?
Sometimes they are.
But why aren't they sometimes?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes the person doesn't even know. Because sometimes when it's so industry, I feel like it goes through so many people.
Uh-huh.
Like to where like the Doja Cat probably doesn't even know the artist who did hers type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think credit's a great thing.
Yeah.
Especially because it's something like so little, I feel like. And I always look like if someone does like an artwork, I always look to see who's tagged.
Yeah.
And like
especially if one stands out for you,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this is clean.
yeah.
But yeah, I wonder about that. Like, if you paid for an artwork, should you, as the
Yes.
artist, still post them like as like, hey, they did this,
Yes.
and this is the person that styled, and this is the studio that it was shot at,
Yeah.
and this is the camera that we used, and this is okay, obviously not that far, right? But like,
Yeah, I think everything
It
should
is
be
important.
credited. And too, like I had a great thought.
What?
And then
now?
it just think about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Is it along the same lines of what we're talking about, or you going somewhere else
Yes.
already?
don't
No,
know where I
I
was
do
going with
think it
that.
is. I think there's a point in my
Oh.
career where I was like thinking like,
Like you
bro,
paid
like
for it.
I paid for this. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
like I mean, shouldn't it be one or the other?
Okay.
And then after a while, I started thinking more of it like, hey, it's not a big deal for me to post and put your credit in it also.
Yeah.
Like if anything, like yeah, I would love this person that I'm working with.
Your mic doesn't.
Did you set these up? Did you set these microphones up?
I don't know
I'm
what it's doing.
This person that I'm working with, I'm a fan of their art, obviously. I would love for more people to, get. I don't want to keep it for myself, right?
Yeah. And it's like, say like you go to a car wash and they do a great job, and can you control your mic?
Yeah.
You go to a car wash and they do a great job.
And you take a picture
and you take a picture and you're like,
Instagram.
hey, like this thing did it. You still paid for it. Or like a girl gets their nails done. Like you pay for it, but you're still going to be like, hey, like this place is great. It's like Yelp. It's like, like you pay for all this. Like if a food place is great, you're going to tag them and you're going to be like, I'm here eating this food.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as that. It's like the artwork was great. You're going to tag the people who did it, even if you paid for it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. So I think what made me come to that realization, because at first, like I would go back and forth sometimes where I would be like, I paid for this artwork. Like this is pretty much mine now. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I don't necessarily have to like tag the person who put this together.
I don't know we're talking about this.
What?
Like I'm your coverage.
Like sometimes I don't want to post that you made the art. I'm just like, no. But I think what made me realize it was that like not everybody thinks like I do, right? Because maybe the reason why I feel like sometimes I don't need to is because if I made something for somebody, like say I produced a song for somebody and they didn't put produced by YBM in it, I wouldn't be tripping at all. Like me personally, right? But at the same time, like other people don't think like I do.
But I don't even think that's the point though.
Well, what do you think?
Like, okay, yeah, you might not be tripping on it. And like other people might be tripping on it, but I really don't think that's the point. I feel like the point is like just opportunities. Like even though you might not be tripping on it, like and you don't care if you're tagged, it's like what if someone did tag you and you got like a huge like Tyga reached out to you and was like, hey, you produce this, like can you produce my next one? And that's huge. And you wouldn't have got that if they didn't.
I mean, here's the thing, because in my head, I can do the what if thing all day with a lot of situations.
But like you might as well just like.
What if I put my right foot shoe on before I left the house today?
But you might as well get tagged. Like
yeah, you might as well. But to me, it's like I'm not really tripping. If they post it, they do. But here's the thing, like I produced it. It's in the credits somewhere that I produced it. If somebody really liked the beat and they were like,
so you have to be credited,
right? But I think okay. So maybe more I'm talking about the Instagram post.
Okay.
But then going back to artwork, there's not like a place where you can go and find like who did this artwork. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I get that. But I'm thinking too though, like not to say it doesn't matter that like I kind of figured out that not everybody thinks like I do. Mm-hmm. It helped me come to a different place and just be like, no, it is cool to post and tag them in there.
And it's a team effort too.
Absolutely.
So it's like
yeah. So show love.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that didn't work. I don't think I did that like one time.
What?
I feel like me and you went back and forth on one once. But maybe it wasn't artwork you made for me.
Oh, there was one time
and I was telling you,
I was edited.
Telling you, and I was like, well, why are you tripping on that? Or like,
yeah,
yeah. But
there was one time where I told you not to tag me.
Because you were pissed.
Because I didn't like the outcome. But ultimately, it's not my artwork. I
mean, who paid for it? I'm playing.
But that's why it was cool. We went with the cover or it was a poster.
Yeah. But okay, so all right, listen. We're already off the topic already, but now it just making me think of Pilo post he came here and did the video for Space Jam, right? Where they're like, it's like an Instagram ad that they're doing, and each person that's on the soundtrack is taking a video at their house, and they got a basketball and they're doing like this, and then they throw it off screen, and then it clicks to the next person and they catch the ball, right? And so it's going through from like LeBron James and he's passing it and it looks like Pilo catches it. And he's here and I filmed it and, you know, set the stuff up for them. And then Space Jam posts it.
Yeah.
I can like, don't you think it would be weird if I was like, or even just Pilo himself?
That's not your career though.
It's not. Okay, so that's where it's like, this is okay.
Yeah. Like, okay, so it's kind of like if we were to take pictures with a photographer, you would want to tag the photographer. You would want to tag the photographer, but like when we took our podcast photos, Jake took them.
Right.
And so it's kind of like,
it's like, no, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
yeah, Pilo, why didn't you tag me in that? I'm just like,
that's your new calling. We both got new callings.
Hey, now. It could be. See, but what if it happens?
But didn't you say you don't like talking about what ifs? I don't know why you're bringing that up.
You're right.
Guess what?
What?
I'm just really excited about this.
Is this what you've been holding on to?
No, that was the Destiny thing.
Oh, your new calling.
This I found out this morning.
Okay.
And I added it to my list right away.
Okay.
Kiana Lede. One of my favorite artists.
This is true.
Kehlani. One of my favorite artists. They're coming out with a song together.
Oh yeah,
it's called Your Best Friend.
What's the artwork look like? Describe the artwork.
Kiana Lede.
And who did the artwork, by the way? I'm playing. I'm sorry.
But oh my god. Oh,
I seen that artwork earlier. Yeah, it's looking pretty intense. I was wondering how you were feeling in that moment. Yeah, that's how you felt. Huh?
I literally don't have words. Like that's like my dream. Like though, like
them two together.
I literally don't have words. I'm so excited.
Yeah. So maybe it makes me think that the song or something has something to do with that TikTok that they made.
Yeah. That was
like
great
two
marketing.
Best friends, they might kiss. And then they like they
do the trend. They did the trend of like, and then they turn their heads.
Like they like lean in to kiss each other, and then they're like, no, we won't. And then
and then they lean back into each other.
Yeah.
That's great marketing. I don't know who came up with that, but it's literally the song is called Your Best Friend, and then it's like two best friends.
Right.
They're perfect. So I'm really excited about that. And it was funny because I was looking at Kiana Lede posted like a kind of like, it was something like, just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like a coupley one. Like she wanted someone, I don't know. She wanted someone in a romantic way. And all the comments were like, Kehlani, like, okay, I'll tell Kehlani. Like,
I thought she has a man. You told me that she has a man.
She does. She still does.
Right now she does?
Yeah, like she just tweeted about him the other day.
Currently?
Yes, currently.
And then she posted a photo looking for love?
No, it wasn't. It was. I don't want to describe it because it's like... This is a PG.
This is a PG thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where we ever discussed that. This is the first time I'm hearing.
She literally wanted someone to suck her toes, and I really didn't want to say it.
I kind of wish that you didn't say that.
What?
Why would you say that on the podcast? I'm just playing. So Kiana said that.
She was like a TikTok.
I mean, hey.
And then
maybe that was like a subtweet to her man.
Yeah, no, I think that's what it was, but a sub talk.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is cool though. Like, hey, people are into, their own things, Hey, chase your dreams.
I wanted to bring this up to you to see your opinion on it, because I feel like we might have similar opinions on it.
Okay.
Also, I don't know the word, so I'm gonna butcher explaining this, but Addison Ray posted a photo of her. Posted a photo of herself, and she's like I don't know the word. Like she was speaking. She was a announcer or a interviewer, something along those lines. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Did you see the photo?
Whatever word you're looking for, your dad is gonna comment what it is.
Oh yeah, because I couldn't think of the car. I don't even know what he commented. The car.
the frame.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. So, Addison Ray posted the picture and was like, "Oh, I took journalism for 3 months, for this." And while I do think the caption was dumb, like it's like okay, like ready to rub it in people's faces. I also think that it was taken way out of proportion. Like,
Okay.
because everyone was like, wow, I did this for 8 years and you just get handed to it on a silver platter, like, way to rub it in my face, way to do this. And like, in my head, it's like, that's literally life. Like, there's going to be people that like get handed things like because of money or because of fame or whatever. And that's literally like what it is. Like, LeBron James, I don't think went into acting, like, or like went into like he was a basketball player. He didn't like be like, oh, I'm being an actor. I'm pretty sure since he wasn't a basketball player, he got like movie opportunities because of that. But it's not like it should be discredited because that wasn't his. Like people spent years acting and can never get a movie that big.
Mm-hmm. Well, think about the work that LeBron James put in to be LeBron James.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Yeah.
That's where people's frustration is at. If Addison Ray's hard work looked like that, I think that they wouldn't be tripping as much.
But how do we, like, I'm pretty sure, like, and I know, like, okay, she just does TikTok dances, whatever. But, like, I feel like there is work that goes into being a social media influencer.
I think so.
To a point.
Yeah.
And, like, as much, like, how big she got it. Because there's people that could be handed followers and do nothing with it. And it's just, like, a stable. Like, she grows every day.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I get the frustration. I do get, like, immediately being jealous. Or not, maybe not even jealous, but just, like, envy of her. I get it. But it's also, like, what are you gonna... Like, I guess she got fired, too. Or she, like, posted, I don't know if it was a joke, but she was like, oh, y'all got me fired.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like it was a joke. Because maybe she was just, like, the first... I didn't even see the interviews. But she did some, though.
Yeah, I didn't see them. I just saw the picture. You okay?
Excuse me. I'm crushing a Mountain Dew right now, if you didn't know that. That's what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
No, I think we're on the same page. I think it's cool that like she's getting handed the opportunities that she is and she's taking them. I think I mean I even thought of this when like Cameron Dallas is getting handed acting opportunities and I was close with somebody who was pursuing acting that was super bothered by like I mean, this person has this many followers, and that's the only reason that they're getting it, right?
Yeah.
I also don't think that it takes away from them being able to be an actor in their time,
Yeah.
right? I think that's where, like, a lot of the frustration comes from is like, hey, I've been doing this for this long.
Yeah.
And I've been putting in this much work, and I still haven't got it yet. And you just got handed something that I really want, and you didn't even try to do it. That makes me mad. I think that, like, everybody has their own timeline, right? Things will fall into place when and where they should, right? There's a reason that you're still on your journey to that. But don't think for 1 second that because that person got handed it, that you can't also get there too. You know what I'm saying? It's not taking away from, you know, anything that you're doing. And so I guess I get why people are frustrated, but hey, I got love.
Yeah. It reminds me of, remember you did that podcast and you were like doing the analogy of being
the restaurant.
Yeah, I really like that. Like it coming out, like it might take a little longer, but it could come at the same outcome. And also it kind of comes back to the girls supporting girls thing that I was talking about like 2 podcasts ago or last podcast. Like, that woman getting that opportunity just makes more opportunities for more women. Why are we bagging on women?
Because it's not them.
That's crazy though. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I do get it. Like, I get like people getting handed things sucks, but it's also just life. Like that just kind of happens, and like it's okay.
But I mean, that's just something I think social media puts on people, like pressure on people even more so now. Yeah. Now all we're doing is comparing where our friends are at and where these superstars are at and where we're not. Yeah. Right. That's all that like social media does. And it sucks. We're having sort of like that conversation last night of like the good and the bad of the internet. Right. And that's obviously excuse me, one of the negatives that comes from it, but I think that if you can figure out how not to compare and really just stand on, hey, it's not my time. It's not my time yet. I think that you might have a better experience on Instagram. But hey, I got love. I got love for everything that MadCon was able to do. Everything that Addison Ray is doing. I think Addison Ray is really cool.
She's okay.
But yeah, she's okay. You don't freak with the dances.
No, I think she's a really talented dancer. Yeah, no.
So why are you talking trash?
I was I literally, I don't have any opinion on her.
I'm playing.
She's cool.
So this was last week. We went to the screening for Space Jam.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Space Jam movie earlier. One of our good friends, Polo, is in the soundtrack for Space Jam.
Yeah.
Which is actually insane. So he had a private screening for family and friends, and
Emmy.
we got to watch. We watched a movie. What?
I said Emmy.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Why you don't think you're a friend?
A friend of Philo?
Come on, he called you Fifi. He called you Fifi, and you almost melted in my seat when he did that. You don't remember this moment? Yeah. Yeah. No, that was so crazy to hear Pilo's voice and something that he produced in a song or in the movie. Like it plays in the middle of the movie. It's not just a part of the soundtrack too, which is like really cool. I thought the movie was great, by the way. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was cool. Can I also say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it was so funny. Like, it made me chuckle because he walked in and everyone was like, ah, whatever, like cheering for him. And then I was like, wow, I'm really excited because everyone seemed really energetic. I was really excited for the song to come on. So I'm going to assume it was definitely because no one wanted to interrupt the movie.
Okay.
But when it came on, everyone was silent.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just I was like hoping and excited for like the
that moment,
like the
like
song.
here it is. Yeah,
like
yeah.
It felt like it was just like climaxing to it, and it was just like silent.
Yeah. Well,
But-
I kind of think it's because people are shy.
Okay.
There's something about being in a movie theater that makes everybody feel like they're on a stage.
Yeah. Or just like
you get
not
me?
interrupting the movie.
I didn't think it had anything to do with that. About interrupting the movie. I mean, we're in there with family and friends. It's one thing if like you go and you're watching a movie. This is like a private screening. This was a different situation. This is like if we're watching a movie downstairs and we got friends over.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh shoot, I don't want to like interrupt this right now.
Yeah.
But I want to like hype this song.
Yeah.
I know we're watching the movie. Like you know what I mean? It would be weird. I kind of feel like it was just everybody was shy. I got shy. I should have did something. I should have been like,
I would have. Yeah. I
Bay Area.
I would have started clapping with you.
I feel like we did. We were the ones that started clapping when people came in.
We did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They were waiting for us. That's what happened. But no, I think super cool. The song is with Damian Lillard. You know Damian, right? G-Eazy. You know G-Eazy, right? And Polo. And they sample a Too Short song. And it's okay. I know you're from Stockton, so you might not know a lot of, it's okay.
They didn't have electricity in my farm.
That's true.
Yeah,
you didn't have internet out
so
there.
I don't know any music.
There you go. So you're out there with the chickens, making, getting the eggs and everything. Got you. That was your Twitter, right? Chicken. Okay, I'm sorry. And no, just seeing the Bay Area like that. It's cool seeing them on the carpet and everything.
Yeah,
and
that was sick.
I don't know. I was talking about this with you, and you guys let us know if you feel differently in the comments. I feel like Pilo is that guy. West Coast music.
To me.
I mean,
like
that counts for something, but I really feel like Pilo makes some of the best music on the West Coast. I don't think you could go anywhere outside and not hear some Pilo come on. And every time it comes on, you're moving. I don't. He's not making a song that's not making you want to get up. You know what I mean? But then on top of him being from the Bay Area, wherever I hear Bay Area music, I'm gonna get behind it. But yeah, just a cool moment, and even just get to experience that, like doing like a private screening like that. I felt very VIP. That was fun. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in.
No. Should we talk about the ketchup thing?
Yeah, we can. I didn't know what you wanted to bring up about this.
Okay, I have a story, but we should preface the two other stories. Do you remember both of them?
I don't. I have no idea what we're about to get into right now.
Okay, I'll tell one of them, and then maybe you'll refresh your memory about the ketchup one. You remember the ketchup one?
I don't remember it being as big of a deal to
Well,
like have a story about it right now. It was
the
like, hey,
the
that happened.
next
Frig it.
the
good.
next story. Listen. Okay, so we went to Cane's, and I spilled water on you on accident.
Okay.
I've also been with Miro multiple times, and I've spilled water on him. Or one time I spilled his soda. Oh my god, I'm just clumsy. But we were driving back to the Bay because y'all were gonna go to the Los Tucanes concert, and we were at In-N-Out, and I was trying to be nice to you. I was like, I wanted him to. I was like, because I was gonna get ketchup for myself, and I was like, oh, he's gonna want some ketchup. So I was like, I'm gonna get him some ketchup, and those are really hard to hold. They're like the little cups, and you have to like put one by one. And I was like, I'm gonna get his ketchup, and then I go to sit down, and I have this bag that has like a wrap around it that whatever, and it was like on the table. So I go to grab it, and you were wearing like khaki. Oh no, you were wearing light jeans, like blue jeans. No, you're wearing blue jeans.
Okay, yeah. Blue.
And yeah, I just spilled it all over your pants. And then this is the story that leads up to it.
I was pissed.
Were you actually mad? I felt so bad.
I don't know. Stuff like that is not a big deal to me.
And then, but you were about to go eat with your mom.
I mean, what? Did I not have a change of clothes?
You did.
Of course. It's
But-
like, hey, it's just pants, you know. Just get washed out.
What if you
It's
didn't
like-
have a change of clothes? What if?
If I didn't have a change of clothes on a trip to the Bay Area, I would just think that like something was off with me mentally. You know,
Yeah.
I was a little bit behind.
Yeah.
I was on crack cocaine.
Oh.
Hey,
Were
you
you?
said something about sucking toes earlier. Okay, I'm sorry. Go
Kiana
ahead.
Lede said that. So you don't know this story. I've told this story to multiple people because I think it was so embarrassing for me, but you didn't know about it.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's you being clumsy
And
with something.
it was your fault, actually.
Everything is my
It was
fault.
just me ruining your clothes again. And so basically, I self-tan. What are you doing? I mentioned your clothes and you just start doing a little fashion show. So
You're a self-tanner?
I self-tan.
Wow.
And I think in the beginning I was definitely figuring it out. Like,
Okay. So you and by self-tanning, you don't mean like you're going and laying on a bed and doing the little Final Destination little thing. with the
no.
little
Like it's like a
glasses
little
and stuff.
lotion.
Okay. Is it because you saw Final Destination and you're scared, or keep going? I forget. How old are you? 22 years old?
22.
Dang, is that before your time? You don't know what Final Destination is?
I do know what it is. I don't watch movies. I thought we went over this.
What the frick? Okay.
I've been trying to
going.
watch movies because I just fall asleep, so it's really hard. But I
Okay.
haven't been. So
Like, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
watched Luca the other day. It was a great movie with Miro. It was cool.
Fire.
I didn't fall asleep.
Did you say what? Okay. I mean, hey,
I
there's
said
one.
wait. Yeah. So
Don't watch Final Destination.
okay, so listen. I was getting into self-tanning. So I have this tanner that's a lotion that is pretty good. Like you could wear white clothes with it and it doesn't, like sometimes it will rub off, but like most of the time it won't like rub off on clothes. Like, cause that's a big thing with self-tanners. It could rub off on things and stain things. Right? Why are you And so I was getting into it and I find this self-tanner that's for your legs apparently. And I have this thing called strawberry legs. It's just so you could see your pores, whatever. So this self-tanner covers that. So it's like your legs are like out of a magazine, flawless edited Photoshop legs, right?
Fire.
But it transfers. Okay?
To close.
To clothes.
Got you.
The one I use right now does not transfer to clothes. Like it's just like a lotion. But the one that I used to use for my legs would transfer onto things.
Okay.
So, me, you, and Maribel go see Luke Combs.
Luke Combs.
And
Shout out Luke Combs. Hey, if you ever come across this podcast, listen, we're big fans. We got a lot of love.
please invite us to a concert. I literally wanna
Man,
go so
probably
bad.
one of the best concerts I've been to.
Yeah, I think so too. And your concert is on his birthday. So
Like, if you want to blow some candles out with me, like, just let, how my people
what if
call
he
you?
asked you to take a shot on stage? Did you break your
If he asked
1
me
year
to take a shot on stage,
with him? You would have to.
you think?
Yes.
I don't know, because I'm 10, that'd be 10 months in. I'm 10 months strong. It's like, here I'm 2 months away from completing this
But
goal that I
Luke
committed to.
Combs?
I would be like, hey, can you invite me back to the next one? And we'll do it next year.
Okay. But yeah, so me, Maribel, you go. So how we're sitting is we're on like at the stands of or what are they called? Like the seats of the arena.
Ask
And-
your dad. We
and-
gotta figure this out. Dad,
And it's Maribel, me, and you. And I wanted to wear this dress because it was very like country vibes dress. And so
interesting.
well, you know where this is going?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, everybody online is thinking that you're from the country of Lodi. It's interesting that you have a country dress.
I
but
bought
keep
it
going,
for
keep
this
going, keep going.
concert.
I'm sorry.
I bought it for the concert, and I think it was yellow, or I wore the white one. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, whatever. It literally does not matter. I wore this dress, and so I just got that self tanner that makes your legs look flawless. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna use it on
Oh,
my
yeah.
legs.
Here we go.
So I put all over my legs, and my friend Jojo was like, I was like, man, it's kind of like kind of rubbing off. And he was like, oh my God, just use setting powder on your legs so it can mattify it. That makes it more transferable because there's powder on my legs now. And whatever. So I just had a lot going on. My legs look good though, but it was just a lot going on. And so we go to the concert, and you like to do this thing where you just annoy me. So you stand up, and you know how usually when people stand up and you're like in like rows, you're like, hey, can you get up? And then the person has to stand up in their seat, and then you like pass by them.
Right.
So I was sitting like this, right? I was sitting with my knees out, and you decided to push my legs so that so you were standing up. You decided to like shuffle your feet and just get really close to my legs and like try to walk
push
through
you,
my legs,
yeah.
push me. And I just knew that it got all over your pants.
See, I didn't even know this.
No, wait, because you noticed at a point. Listen.
Okay.
So I just knew, and you had to like go to the bathroom or something. You're like, excuse me. And then so I get up, and I'm just like, frick. And you pass Maribel, you go up to the bathroom, you come back, and I see it on your pants. Like I
Why?
see just the tanner on your on your pants. And I'm like, oh my God. I was so embarrassed because I was like, do I tell? Like, what can you do? Like, I was just so scared. And so you're sitting there and I see you out of the corner of my eye. I see you look down and you're like, you're so confused because there's just tanner. And you go like this. Like you like start rubbing your jeans or your khakis, whatever. I think you had pants like this. You start rubbing them and it comes off.
Fire.
It just came off.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, okay. And then just
Damn. Yeah. No. See, I didn't even know that at all. Like, obviously, I'm not even thinking about like. I almost forgot about the ketchup thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's hella funny though. I could imagine. I mean, is it an embarrassing thing?
I don't know.
Is tanning an embarrassing thing?
No, I think it was just like it rubbed on your jeans. Like, I don't know, it's weird.
See, what I'm more concerned about is that like not even that it came from you and there was, that was your tanner, right? I'm over here looking like Danny Tanner. I'm more concerned about you being my friend and there being some Danny Tanner just setting spray powder selfer all over my pants, right? I'm walking around looking crazy, right?
No, but you
as
got
my
it
friend,
off. You got it off.
But you as my friend
You had to
wouldn't
give me
want
a
to point it
moment.
out.
You had to give me a moment. I'm sure if you couldn't get it off, I would have helped you in some way. Maybe got you paper towels.
You would have been like, hey, yo, what is that on your pants?
Yeah,
You
honestly,
went to the bathroom?
I might have been like, what happened in there? What?
At least that. You know what I'm saying? If you ever have something, you got some chocolate on your face, like just you got some cilantro in your teeth, I'm gonna point it out.
No, but it wasn't
'Cause I
because
got
of
your
you
back.
though. Like
It was
like-
my tacos. I made them for you, and you ate them.
No, that's
and we're
so
out.
different. That's so different.
Trying to think of what it could be.
You had to give me a moment, but you got it done. Like you wiped it off. It was good. We enjoyed the concert. We had a great time. That's
Well,
it.
that's good. That's
Period.
good. Yeah. I mean, have my back though. In the future, if
you
we're
had
out and
something
about,
in your teeth, I would have told you. It
Would-
was just the tanner was.
would you have?
Me. I would have. I really would have.
I'm questioning
No.
now. I guess
I
because I already got it off like fast enough.
Yeah. Literally
before it
right
was
when you
even a
sat
thing.
down. Because I didn't see it until you saw it. Like until when you looked down, that's when I looked and I was like, oh shoot.
This is reminding me of there was once upon a time I was on a date with a girl. Right. We're out and about. We're playing miniature golf.
Okay.
We get through all 18 holes.
Okay.
You know, having a good time. I think it was decent, you know, from what I remember. And I sort of like at the end, I noticed her tag for her shirt is like fully just popping out on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, a little plastic little piece.
Oh, like you just bought it.
Like the price tag.
Oh, I
right?
thought it was like the size tag.
No, like the actual like piece of paper.
Uh-huh.
Like it said Tilly's, right? Like bigger than Dallas. Like just Tilly's $24.99. Right.
Mhm.
Is poking out. But that thing is like really making it stick out. It's obvious, right?
Yeah.
I told her. I was like, oh hey, you got your little tag right here. You want me to grab this for you? And she was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. But I just pulled it. Is there a thing like, should I not have pulled that? Or like said anything? Do you think it would be more embarrassing? Like if you're a girl and you're on a date and your tag was sticking out and then you got back into the car and didn't realize?
That would have been more embarrassing.
That's more embarrassing than me being like, hey.
I also don't think it's that big of a deal.
It's not,
Like
right?
that
'Cause it's like a
part.
little tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if like there was
I mean,
something.
because I would be embarrassed, like say I got a brand new fit, like I'm, you know, going on a date, like I'm trying to look my best, and like I'm walking around, I got like the sticker on my brand new pants, like all the way down the back, and she like points it out. I would feel embarrassed, but like maybe more embarrassed if I left there, and I was like, damn, I was walking around all 18 holes, freaking 32x30 Levi's sticker, bigger, you know. I feel like I would be kind of embarrassed. But.
And I feel like too though, sometimes with embarrassing things, it makes you like closer to the person in a way.
Yeah.
So like maybe that would be like an icebreaker. Because sometimes it is. I don't know. I think the tag is the least embarrassing thing that could have happened.
For sure. Yeah.
Like she could have literally had something in her teeth or walked out with toilet paper on her shoe or like.
Yeah, the toilet paper would be crazy.
Yeah, I think those ones are definitely worse.
Okay, so it was okay that I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You just that whole story is reminding me of it. But yeah. So what's going on this week?
This week?
Yeah.
This weekend, I got plans.
What's going on?
It's Yessie's birthday this weekend.
Of course.
Oh, you knew?
I didn't know if we were allowed to say this because like
a lot
of it it's already over. We can't talk about them anymore. You know what I mean? Sure. Here we go.
It's also Chase's birthday, so her party. So I think Friday I might be doing something. Finally going to Dave's Hot Chicken with Asina.
There you go.
And then that's Friday, and then Saturday, Chase's party. Sunday, something for Yessie.
Okay.
But I think we're celebrating Jesse the whole frick.
Oh my. That's fine.
But what are your plans?
Well, if at any time you do have any free time and you want to help me, continue. We're working on something. I'll give you a hint. We're working on something that's coming pretty soon, and we're just wrapping that up. But things have been going really good with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just a little sneak peek.
Have
Something's on the way.
you had any of it in the podcast?
Potentially. You might have to go back a couple episodes and look, but
I've seen people talking about one of them.
Okay. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to dive more into it, I think, next week. By the time we record next week, we can dive more into it. For sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited.
For sure. Let's go.
I'm more excited for the second one.
Hey. Hey, don't even say that.
Just building up the hype.
We're not even... Okay. No, yeah, we're about to say too much. Well, shoot. Enjoy your weekend over there with your friends that take 10% of this podcast. And be safe. You guys have a incredible 925. All my 925ers stand up and drop an emoji in the comments or the Twitter.
We need to pick one.
That's what I was going to ask you. Which one is it going to be?
What did we talk about?
Hey, and don't be cheating either. If you know these are at the very end, don't be cheating coming over here figuring it out. You know, I need all the real ones, okay?
There's a lot.
What's the Addison Ray emoji?
No, let's do like a party one. A
Party
party
one?
Party?
Is there
like
a red solo cup? We did the cup for sober last year.
Yeah, no. What about the... Oh, yeah. Are y'all streaming that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm streaming it. I streamed it. It's in my second liked song.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you so much. Sober out now. Sober summer. Calais, Capolo, myself. The emoji is the...
I don't know how to describe it.
You're doing this. I don't know what shape
It's
this
like
is.
it's like the party one, and then it has the little confetti coming out of it, and it's like the
popper.
triangle,
Little
the
popper.
little popper,
Yeah, yeah,
triangle,
okay.
popper, party,
Little party,
emoji
okay.
one.
Let's see it. Have a great 925 weekend. If you're getting your morning started, go get them out there. If you're going to bed, sleep good. If you're cleaning your room, you need to check that spot one more time over there.
You can't use the same joke twice.
I mean, I was trying to start something here. I thought it was gonna be my tagline at the end of the thing. You just ruined my dreams. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah.